Okay, hey, it's me, Hillary, and I'm here to do the activity, and I'm going to talk to you about my trip to New Orleans, not last summer, but the summer before. So it was kind of a spontaneous trip, somewhat planned. A few summers ago, I guess it would be spring, I decided I had maybe like a tiny bit of extra money and I needed to go travel. I had the itch and I was kind of daydreaming and looking online for cheap plane tickets, and I found New Orleans. New Orleans, not many people want to visit there in the summer, in August nonetheless. That's when we went. Um, so it was relaxing, it wasn't super crowded, and the plane tickets were cheap. I went with my best friend Maddie. She had always wanted to visit too, and she was down for an adventure, so she decided to buy a ticket too and take the chance, even though she was moving around the same time. I don't know if her boyfriend was super happy, but we worked things out. So at the start, we got to our Airbnb. It was beautiful. It had these brightly painted walls in each of the rooms. The bedroom was green. It was a very old house. It was just decorated in that kind of funky New Orleans style. And we loved it. There was like a little pool in a courtyard, and you could go off on this balcony on the apartment of the Airbnb and overlook the pool. The pool had these lion statues that spat out water. It was just so dreamlike and perfect for New Orleans, and we didn't have any issues with the people that lived there. They lived below, and they were very helpful. We visited a lot of beautiful parks. They had lots of pretty giant trees. There was this one park that had a destination tree that was like one of the biggest oak trees that's ever been recorded. I love the way that the Spanish moss hangs off the trees. We got a lot of really good pictures by what they called the angel tree. We also went to a park that had like a sculpture park and the famous Cafe du Monde with the coffee and the beignets. And we also visited a vampire cafe, which was fun. They had a bunch of spooky vampire themed drinks and food. I think I had some mussels. I actually don't drink alcohol, so I know that's what a lot of people go to New Orleans to do, and I totally get that because I'm a recovering alcoholic. I know what it's like to love to drink and party and do all that, but New Orleans was still fun without all the like drunken shenanigans. There's a lot of history there. We did do some history tours. One of the ones we picked was a historic haunting, so there was just a lot of kind of cool ghost stories and myths that were tied to the history of New Orleans. A lot of different cultures coming together. It's a big melting pot. So naturally the food was amazing. I know it's famous for its food. We went to this place called the Three Sisters Cafe. The jazz buffet brunch there was amazing. We got to try a bunch of different things. I remember most of the praline pudding. I love anything praline with pecans, so there's that. And then I know towards the end of our trip, we went to a burlesque bingo at a local gay bar, and that was just a riot. And my friend did drink, and she ended up getting a little bit too drunk, which was kind of embarrassing in the Uber ride home, but we made it, and it was all worth it. Thanks for listening.